Industry Champions. I'm your host, Chris Budihas, and joining me from Vermont is Curtis Mullin with CM Business Dynamics. Curtis, how are you?
Good. How are you doing, Chris?
Yeah, I'm doing wonderful. Thanks for asking. So, hey, number one, we're connected on LinkedIn. What a powerful tool that is. But one thing that popped out was you were in the infantry back in the day in the Army, and you've had quite the career in your post-military journey. So can you give the audience a little background? Where are you from originally, what you do in the military, and how did you get to where you're doing now with CM Business Dynamics?
Yeah, so, studied engineering actually before going to the military. Had the opportunity to enlist, which was something that I'd always thought about. Did tours overseas, a couple of the nasty places. But it was a great opportunity learning how to lead people, really develop my leadership skills. That led me back to school for a business administration degree. And then from there, it was just off to a couple of Fortune 500 companies, traveling around the country, Montana, Texas, the Carolinas, back to Vermont. So it's been an interesting ride, but it's been a really good ride. And last year made a decision that it was time to take everything that I had learned and go out on my own. And lo and behold, CM Business Dynamics is up and running, and we're trying to work with customers all over the country and all over the world, actually, develop and
awesome.
Do different things.
Awesome. Well, let's jump into that. So congratulations on creating your own business. I know it's freeing. I've got my own myself, and you're ready to launch another one here soon. But it's also a lot of stress associated with it, right? In many cases, you eat what you kill. So, and sometimes hunting season is really good, and sometimes it's like, damn, all we got out here is squirrels and rabbits. So let's talk about What is CM Business Dynamics? What is the company, and how do you do what you do?
Yeah, so CM Business Dynamics is a sales and leadership consulting company. Work with customers to develop sales teams, develop leadership, executive leadership, pipeline reviews, things like that. Working with a customer right now who has a business in the U.S., but they want to set up sales operations in India. So I'm working through that process for them, trying to develop a new sales arm for them in India, to the point where we're actually going to be making a journey out there, in the next couple of months. Also working with startups, trying to develop and help them find customers and even investors for products. Working with a company out of Ethiopia right now, trying to locate funding and source funding, trying to drive a really game-changing piece of technology in the ag world. So we're kind of all over the place, but we really focus in on that sales and leadership development.
That's interesting. So would you say your expertise is kind of small to medium companies, or you kind of cross the breadth and width of all sizes of businesses? And there's a specific business market you're in. Is it in pharmaceuticals and the manufacturing and such?
So, yeah, I would say the mid-sized business is kind of our sweet spot. But we've done work in the past with companies like Tesla, BMW, Boeing, Raytheon, BAE.
Okay. Yeah.
And then some of the major pharmaceuticals as well. So I really, industry vertical is not really an issue for us. It's something that we've got a lot of experience with. But the focus is really that medium-sized business and maybe verging on the enterprise size as well.
Yeah. And so, Curtis, I'm going to ask you this question. So what's your value proposition as a company? Like, there's other folks out there, and I know you know that already, but why should somebody come to CM Business Dynamics by somebody else?
Our real value prop is we understand what the customer wants to do. We talk to the customer, we get a really solid foundation of understanding for what they're trying to accomplish. We get in, we help them make those adjustments, and we get out. And then we're available as a resource. Our goal is to kind of be in and out, almost like a swift attack type of methodology, where we get in, make the changes, or provide the feedback needed, get out, but then we're still there for a backup or a resource down the road if the customer needs. But we really want to help our customers, in that fast attack type of mode.
Yeah. That's interesting because I've done I don't know, I think somebody asked me the other day, I think I've done like 500 interviews. It's funny because a lot of other folks' business model is to embed and stay embedded, which is, as you know, as a business owner, can be very expensive proposition. One, it could be a strategic move that has long-term benefits, but it could be in the long run very expensive too. Whereas you go in, swift attack, make the adjustments, let the machine kind of run, but you're always in Overwatch, and you can kind of parachute back in. So that's I think it's a really good business model to have for customers, right? To be cost effective.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. And that's our viewpoint is we're supposed to be an asset for our customers, not a burden. And the best way for us to do that is to get in, help make adjustments or identify issues, make recommendations, and get out, but still be available for follow on. And that's really the most effective way for us to do that.
That's great, man. So number one, thanks for your service to the nation. Thanks for coming on today. How do folks find both you and CM Business Dynamics?
Yeah, so I'm on LinkedIn. I'm very active on LinkedIn. So just search for Curtis Mullin on LinkedIn and I'll pop up. And CM Business Dynamics, best place to get us there is through our website, which is www.cm-bd.com.
That's huge, man. Hey, Curtis, again, thank you for your service to the nation. Thanks for all you're doing, and come and tell your story about CM Business Dynamics. We're going to take all that contact information, put it in our show notes, and highly encourage folks to reach out to you on LinkedIn or reach out via the website. So, again, thank you for coming on the show and telling your story.
Thank you. Thank you, Chris.
All right, folks, you like what you heard, please follow us, connect with us on LinkedIn, check out CM Business Dynamics and what they can do for your company to make you more profitable than you currently are. And in many cases, just take a look at you internally and make those adjustments you need in order to be the best version of your company. So we'll see our next segment. Love of gratitude.